Hi there, and welcome to American School Textbook Easy, Book Number 3. I'm David, and I will be your teacher. Let's get started today with Unit Number 1, How Transportation Has Changed. Let's get started. Let's begin with the key words. Look at these two pictures. On the left, this woman looks at a computer to help her understand medicine. On the right, these people use a computer and a telephone to help with their business. In both of these pictures, these people are using technology. This is the science of making things faster or better. On the left, this technology makes things better. And on the right, this technology, the computer and the telephone, make the business work faster and better. What do you see in this picture? I see cars, bicycles, trains, ships, taxis, buses. These are all different forms of transportation. Remember that transportation is a way, a method of moving people or goods from place to place, from one place to another. This here is one very old type of transportation. It's a very old vehicle. You can see how it has 4 wheels, and look, a horse is pulling this vehicle. We call this a wagon. This is a very old form of transportation. But this here is a newer form of transportation. We call it a subway, a railroad that runs under the ground. This form of transportation does not go under the ground, it travels through the air. We call it an airplane, a vehicle that flies through the air using engines. What do you see in these two pictures? On the left, this woman is in a supermarket. She is buying fruit. On the right, these are clothes in a store. What do both of these pictures have in common? They both show things that can be bought or sold. The fruit on the left and the clothes on the right. Both the fruit and the clothes are examples of goods, any object that can be bought or sold. Remember, transportation can move people or goods from one place to another. Finally, what's happening with this woman? She is carrying cups of coffee. She's carrying many cups of coffee, 8 cups in total. She could have carried 1 or 2 and then gone back and got another 2, but she chose to carry them all at one time. When we use this phrase, we say that something is happening during a single period of time. So this woman is not carrying 1 or 2 cups, she is carrying them all at one time, all together. Okay? Nice job. New technology changes the way people live. Technology is using science to make things faster or better. Let's learn how transportation has changed thanks to technology. In the past, it took days to travel by horse and wagon. Nowadays, people travel faster and easier in many ways. We drive cars, trucks, and buses. We ride on trains and subways. We sail on ships and even fly on airplanes. Many kinds of transportation are also used to carry goods. A truck can carry goods all over the country. A train can carry a lot of goods at one time. An airplane and ship can take goods around the world. Transportation moves people and goods from one place to another. Thanks to new technology, transportation is changing quickly and safely. Now, let's take a closer look at this passage. New technology changes the way people live. Remember that technology is using science to make things faster or better. And technology changes things. It makes them different. It changes the way people live, the way we live our lives. How does it do this? Technology is using science to make things faster or better. Like in these pictures. Here, this woman uses technology, this computer, to help with medicine. And here, these people are in a business. But look, they use technology, a computer, and a telephone. This technology makes their business faster and better. Let's learn how transportation has changed thanks to technology. Remember that transportation is a way of moving people and things from one place to another. We could use cars, bicycles, motorcycles. All of these are different modes of transportation. So how has transportation changed? How is it different thanks to technology, because of technology? In the past, it took days to travel by horse and wagon. Remember that a wagon is this, a vehicle with 4 wheels, and it is pulled by horses, or just one horse. So imagine that you need to travel with a wagon from one city to another city, maybe 50 kilometers. It might take you 1 or 2 days to travel with a wagon, because this is in the past. Nowadays, people travel faster and easier in many ways. So, we used a wagon in the past. But this word, nowadays, means the present, right now. People travel faster and easier in many ways, not one, but many ways, many different ways. We drive cars, trucks, and buses. We ride on trains and subways. Remember that a subway is a train that travels under the ground. We sail on ships and even fly on airplanes. So notice the verbs we use with these forms of transportation. With cars and trucks, we drive them. With things like trains and subways, we ride on them. With ships, we sail on ships. And with airplanes, we fly on airplanes. So we know that different forms of transportation, subways, buses, airplanes, they can carry people. But what about things? Many kinds of transportation are also used to carry goods. Remember, goods is a word we learned in book number 2. Goods are just anything that can be bought or sold. Like here is a supermarket. And these fruits, they are goods, things we can buy or sell. And in this store, these clothes, shirts, and pants, these are goods, things we can buy and sell. But think about it. How did these get to their stores? Transportation had to take them there. So not just one kind, but many kinds of transportation are used to carry goods, like these. A truck can carry goods all over the country. So in this store, maybe a truck carried these clothes to this store. Or maybe a truck carried these fruits to this supermarket. A train can carry a lot of goods at one time. Remember that at one time means many things happening during a single period of time. Remember this woman here. She's carrying many cups of coffee. She could carry 1 cup or 2 cups, go back, carry more cups, but no, she chooses to carry them all at one time. She's carrying all of them during the same period of time. So, a train can carry many goods at one time. That is its purpose. It doesn't carry 1 goods or 2 goods. It carries many goods. An airplane and ship can take goods around the world. So you might get goods shipped by an airplane or a ship from Korea to America or from China to Europe. And we use modes of transportation like an airplane or a ship to do this. Remember, transportation moves people and goods from one place to another. Thanks to new technology, transportation is changing quickly and safely. So look at these 2 pictures. Here we have an airplane, the first airplane. But look, it can only carry 1 person. It cannot fly very high or very fast. But this is a modern airplane, a more advanced airplane. It can fly higher, it can fly faster, and it can carry more people. So this is possible because of technology. So, in this unit, we learned more about technology and how it can make things faster and better. We learned how technology is improving transportation. It is making transportation faster, better, and easier for everyone. Okay, nice work. Now let's turn the page and look at the questions. Question 1. What is the passage mainly about? What is the content of the passage? Transporting goods from place to place. Well, what about the technology part? B, the best way for people to travel nowadays. Remember, nowadays means in the present. Well, again, what about the technology? C, some ways traveling and transportation have changed. Yes, we learned how technology has made transportation faster and better. So the answer is C. Question 2. People can in the air on airplanes. Let's see, what verb should we use here? Sail in the air? No, we sail on ships. Fly in the air. That works, but let's be thorough. Ride in the air. No, people ride on trains and subways. So the best answer is B. Question 3. Which method of transportation did people use in the past? So did they use airplanes, automobiles, or horses and wagons? Do you remember? That's right, they used horses and wagons, so we should circle C. In question 4, we must complete the sentences. We must write our answers. A, has made many changes in transportation. What is the best word to write in here? Very good. Technology has made many changes. Remember our two pictures, the old airplane and the new airplane. You see how they are different. B, people can ride on and subways today. What is another form of transportation people ride on? Do you remember? That's it. People can ride on trains and subways today. And C, many forms of carry goods to different places. Remember that goods are anything that we can buy or sell. So things like trucks and ships, airplanes, they can carry goods. What word should we write in here? Nice job. Many forms of transportation carry goods to different places. In question 5, we must complete the outline. Remember, we learned all about transportation. We learned about the old methods, what we did in the past, and the new methods, what we use today. And we learned about transportation's uses, what we can use transportation for. Let's first look at the old methods. In the past, people traveled with a horse and, yes, very good, with a horse and wagon. And it always took a long time to travel. Now let's go to the new methods. Now we can drive cars, trucks, and buses. We can ride on trains and, very good, trains and subways. We use ships and planes, or ships and airplanes. Now all of these, they are and easier. So what word should we write in here? I'll give you a hint. It's an adjective, a describing word. What word should we write in here? Nice work. These new methods are faster and easier. They're more fast and more easy. Finally, the uses of transportation. We use transportation so people can go from place to place, and so that we can move from one place to another. Remember, this word is anything that can be bought or sold. What is this word here? Well done. Can move goods from one place to another. Finally, we must look at the pictures and the phrases to write the correct word. Number 1, using science to make things faster or better. What's another word for this? Good job! This is technology. Number 2, a way of moving people or goods from place to place. So from one place to another. All of these here, cars, trucks, ships, airplanes, all of these are what? What word is this? Great work. These are all forms of transportation. Question 3. A vehicle with 4 wheels that is usually pulled by horses. So what is this vehicle called? That's it. It is a wagon. And question 4. A railroad that runs under the ground. I'll give you a hint. It's not a train, it's different. What is this word here? Excellent job. This is a subway. Well, congratulations! We have finished unit number 1. But remember the words and phrases we've learned here today, all about transportation, like trains, airplanes, ships, and subways. We learned how technology has changed transportation to make it faster and better. Nice job today, and I'll see you back again for unit number 2. Goodbye!